Welcome back, Bubbas, to another episode of the podcast. As always, we have Zaben and Zabibo with us. Welcome back, everyone. It's been a minute, boys. I'm glad that we found some time to get back on the pod, talk ball. There's a lot. There was a lot that happened while we were away. Not gonna lie. I mean, we have the trade deadline. We have the Red Sox going nuclear. We have, all this stuff to break down. So, who wants to start off with
Marsh.
what? What do we got?
We're throwing to Marsh right away. Marsh.
Give it to Bebo.
Takeaways.
I just woke up.
Jump right into the fire. Beautiful.
We never go this late. It's 7:30, so.
What do you mean? We go later than this.
No, I'm just kidding. I guess the trade deadline, because that's what we missed. It was big. And yeah, let's look at some trades then. I know Ben was mad as a Padres fan that I am. He was in Seabass in our group chat. He was mad at our Padres moves, but I think they gave us a chance. Maybe I'm biased, but Robbie Ray's a veteran, and Casey Mize had a bad first outing, but I'm excited with what the Padres did. But yeah, that's just my bias. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I guess in the Padres, looking at the Padres individually, I guess it doesn't really matter for them. I think that, yes, they helped themselves. They got better at the deadline for sure. I think that in a playoff series, it becomes more about the bullpen than it does the starting rotation. And I think that they'll probably go 3 innings and dive with Robbie Ray and Casey Mize, and maybe even use those guys out of the pen in longer relief spots and get into your Morahones, your Mason Millers, I don't know if Jason Adams coming back. Jason Adams, Jeremiah Estrada, those types of guys. So yeah, Robbie Ray's going to throw playoff innings for the Padres. So if they get there, so that's an added benefit for the Padres. As a whole, the deadline, man, the big one obviously is the big one, gentlemen. AK, what do you think on that?
Yeah, we need to get rid of Luis Arraez. He needed to be gone.
What?
No.
Oh man, no. Hang on. Before you go.
Are you fucking kidding me? And you got a 29.
Oh, he's going on a good one, and we're losing him.
I know.
He's going on a good one, and we're losing him. That's a damn shame. That's a travesty.
No.
You are so
Oh
frozen.
no.
You are so.
Oh no! Right in the middle of my rant.
You're back. You're back.
Oh no! I'm lagging so hard. Hello?
Yeah. Well.
Oh no!
There's a 3-second delay.
Oh no! Are you shitting me?
I think
Yeah, we missed the whole rant, dude. Just from the top, re-rip it.
Am I back?
Rerun that shit. You're back. Rerun it.
What are the Tigers thinking? You got a 29-year-old top 100 prospect. Brady Smith's okay. And Zaire Hope, you didn't even touch Tibbs or like someone from this year's draft. Not that Hope's not bad, but also, what are the Dodgers doing? The Tigers. I think people are saying this is a conspiracy theory that the Tigers owners are in cahoots with the rest of the league. That way, when the arbitration's up for the contract, implement the salary cap. So people think it was a little of a collusion going on of owners between owners of you know what, let's try and get the salary cap under wraps here. To the Dodgers he goes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, good on the Dodgers. The Dodgers did the right thing. They got the best rental available for a team that doesn't need him, but they get him. The rotation of deciding between who goes game 1 of Skubal, Yamamoto, and then piggybacking that with Snell and Glasnow and Roki and whoever else you want to throw, that's really good. Let's not kid ourselves. On the Tigers stuff, dude, I don't think that I understand frustration in some components of it, but I don't think the haul was that bad. Zaire Hope's a pretty highly rated prospect. And then those other arms, there's some upside to it. And he is a true rental. It's not there's any control beyond this year. So I think that the Tigers did good. Now I will say the only thing that's fishy about it is that they took the offer on Saturday of the deadline and didn't wait to hear other offers and said to the Dodgers, we want to get this deal done. And there's been rumors about what the Brewers potentially offered around Luis Pena and other prospects. So it's just interesting on the timing component of it, but I don't think that the industry and the novices that don't know baseball, like, are kind of saying, oh, wow, baseball is so messed up. It's so unfair. The Dodgers get the best of the best and it's not fair. And all these little teams can't compete, when it's like, well, I mean, if the Brewers would have parted with Logan Henderson or whoever else, like, they could have had him, right? So at the end of the day, the Dodgers put themselves in a position to where they've got the best scouting. They got the prospects. They can afford to send away Zaire Hope and others because they got Josue DePaula, Sirota, and others right in the wings. So credit to them for being the best of the best. Marsh, you're muted.
My instant reaction was like Andrews, like maybe it wasn't enough,
Yeah.
right? But I mean, quickly I realized like the Dodgers almost had no competition, because you mentioned a team like the Brewers, like you go out and get Skubal and you sell some of your prospects and then you still lose to the Dodgers, then what's the point? Because you're not going to sign Skubal long term. And then he might even just go back to the Dodgers. So you're without Skubal and you're without your top prospects. And the Dodgers have so much talent that obviously they can afford to sell guys in their farm system, because they have so much big league talent that, you know, like, who cares? We'll give a few prospects and we'll still sign Skubal. So I just think the risk was too high for teams at this point to try to get Skubal for no control and just a playoff run. So
I mean,
I don't
is
blame
it
anyone
though?
for not getting him. That's the
Is
point.
it though, man? I mean, look at both sides of the bracket. Look at the East and the West. Like,
whoever makes it out the NL is winning the World Series.
I'm sorry.
That's all I
Look at
gotta
the
say.
NL and the AL. I disagree.
You think someone's gonna take it from the AL?
Whoever's
The
hot.
AL, the
Whoever's
AL's
hot. Look at the Red Sox. You telling me with Garrett
They
Crochet
just lost
back
the
and
series
others?
to the A's.
Yeah, that's fine, dude. They've won like freaking 25 of 29.
I'm
They're-
still not.
they're-
You know the A's hadn't won a series since June.
Yeah, the A's are in a
That's pretty
bad,
crazy.
bad way. They're like the polar opposite of what the Red Sox are. So, yeah. But, dude, like, anybody can get hot at the right time. Look at the Nationals a few years back. Like, there's teams. Look at the Rangers. Like, nobody had either of those teams pegged as the World Series winners. The Nats were, like, below 500 that year when they won the World Series. Granted, outliers, right? But still, that's the thing. So
No, I mean, of course anything can happen, and I don't think they needed Skubal. You know, obviously gives them a better chance, but they can still theoretically win without Skubal. I just don't think the risk of like selling your top prospects when you're a small market is worth it. I don't.
yeah, but dude, if you're the Rays or the Brewers and you part with some of these prospects and then you go Skubal, Rasmussen, I'm feeling much better about that. Or Mizorowski, Skubal, vice versa. However you want to do that, I'm feeling a lot better than what the alternative is of Mizorowski, Harrison, Dustin May. Like, what, you know what I mean? Like, what's going on in game 3? What if Mizorowski has a dud of a game? You know what I mean? Now you're screwed, right? Whereas if you lose game 1 with Mizorowski, you turn around, you give the ball to Skubal. It's like, all right, here we go. We got another go. You know what I mean? In a best of 3 series, like that's, or best of 5, like.
Yeah, I think that was one of my big points in like one of the earlier podcasts when the Tigers were absolutely shitting the bed. I was like, why? How could you not want to go to Milwaukee or the Milwaukee front office be like, yeah, like Skubal, Mizorowski, Harrison. I'm taking those 3 guys any day of the week to lead my charge. And then you'll figure out, and if, you know, one day rest or one day extra rest of a guy, you get a 4-man rotation. Perfect. Thank you very much. You know what I'm saying? I don't think the Brewers, I know the Brewers are the best team in baseball, but I would have loved to see them gone out and got Skubal for the year, even though I feel like Skubal's going to go back to the Tigers after the season.
You think he's going back? He's not gonna stay with the Dodgers?
Hell no. I know he's with Boris, but I feel like he'd want to go back to Detroit. Bro, Detroit's not even that bad. Like, yeah, on paper, like they're 13 and a half games behind, you know, Tampa Bay, but they're They're 58 and 60.
Hey,
Bro, they got a plus minus of 87.
I know the Giants suck, but Jackson Jobe yesterday, oh boy. Hey, he's good, man. He's good. They got another guy just waiting in the wings, and I guess that they said Sean Anderson. Let me check that name. Sean Anderson, I believe. They're very high on, and he's gonna step into Mize's spot. So Skubal out, Joe. Drew Anderson. I'm sorry. Drew Anderson in, Casey Mize out. So they replaced those guys with, Anderson was in the pen, and now he's going to switch to a starter's role and get stretched out more. But he's pretty nasty too. So I mean, it's not like they're real, and they're still in it too, dude. They're still in the race for sure.
I know they are.
They just keep winning. They just keep winning series. They swept the Mariners. The Mariners, by the way, they're in a tailspin. They stink. What's wrong with them? Seriously, go look at the standings. My brother asked me the other day, he's like, who's in the AL West right now? Who's ahead? And I was like, I think it's the Astros or the Rangers. I know it's not the Mariners. And then you look and you're like, whoa, they're 5 games under? Like 6 games under? Like what?
Are we surprised with this Astros run of recent? Or is this normal, right?
I mean, you expect it until you don't, right? Like they had one blip in the radar last year where they kind of fell behind, but the standard's been the standard now for a long time.
Yeah,
I'm happy to see.
Late,
oh, sorry.
Okay.
No,
Go ahead.
I got nothing. Go for it.
Oh yeah, I mean they've struggled of late, but so have the Rangers. I was just looking at their last 10, but up to that point, like they won like 9 of 10 or like 10 of 12. Sucks to see Astros and Padres going at each other because I want both of them to make the playoffs.
I was going to say the AL West looks like the AL Central, but the AL Central looks like the AL Central. They're all huddled up there right around 500. That's AL Central baseball right there at its peak. And like it's just the stupidest crap too. Like the Twins go in and buy at the deadline, and then they drop a series to the Royals, who are 20 games under. Just like, it's like, dude, that's such AL Central baseball.
But that's just baseball, man.
Tigers sell, go on to freaking be, I don't know.
Well, you gotta remember they just brought up Max Clark. Bro's batting 297, got a pump under his belt, 7 RBIs, 867 OPS through his first 40 at bats.
Dylan Dingler's a dog too. We need to start talking about him. He's leading the AL catchers in homers, hits, and RBIs. Like he's a dog. Go look at. Oh, hang on.
Ooh, what's the catcher too? What's his ex-Woba? What's that ex-Woba?
That's where I was going, dude. Let me pull this Dylan Dingler ex-Woba real quick. We're 375, 94th percentile for Dylan Dingler. 287 average. That's 94th percentile as a catcher. And not to mention, he's a plus catcher. The fielding metrics on this guy on Savant, dude, they're blood red.
He went undrafted in our fantasy league?
Yeah. I mean, he was a fringe guy.
Has him now?
Who?
Yeah, I do.
Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, I mean, to have the second most WAR on a team as a catcher, I mean, that's huge. That's a good thing to see. But when you only have 2 guys like that, kind of a tough other scene. When it goes 5.5, 4.8, 2, 2, 1, 0.8, 0.7, 0.6, 0.4.
Can we talk about some of this rookie of the year race stuff? Because the Tigers have McGonagall, and I don't know how Parker Messick isn't the front runner for this award.
It's hard for pitchers to win.
Take? I know he's right behind him, but I didn't even think it was a question.
Murakami has a better chance in the rookie year than him.
What are the odds right now?
Wrong.
That
is wrong.
It's true.
What are the odds?
McGonagall's minus 525 according to DraftKings, not sponsored by the way. Murakami's 475 and Parker's plus 2,000.
Doesn't that seem insane?
That's criminal. Parker Messick has 136 innings, a 104 whip, and 2.57 ERA.
Yeah, obviously a hitting podcast, but another guy I was just like, that's kind of disrespectful. Like, especially I know Murakami's great, McConaughey's been great, whatever, but like, I don't know. Parker Messick's been like
Hitters
fantastic for
get
like
the
a full
value,
year.
and don't get me wrong, Murakami, aka, is 90th percentile xWOBA 364, so it's pretty good. But I mean, how many games logged? Because he had an extended IL stint.
They both
That could have
did.
definitely tarnished it if you don't have a full season. Granted, I know
McGonagall's was
Murakami-
short.
No. Yeah.
82 games for Murakami so far. He's only hitting 237 too. He walks a lot, hits a lot.
but he
of
walks a
homers.
shit ton. That's the thing. If you can get on base with the walks, like if your chase
26
is high, but you're like still taking pitches, bro, I'm taking a guy
20
like I said that low on base, or sorry, low average, high on base any day of the week.
26 bombs in 82 games is nuts. That's a homer every 3 games. That's insane.
That is crazy.
You know
What
what?
about the NL, like, AK?
Oh, I was going to touch on that. So earlier in the year, people were skepticizing PCA and saying he was trash, he was washed, he will never repeat the season he had at the end of the year. And I called you guys out on it. Roll the clip. I'm going to roll the clip right there. And now he is the favorite according to DraftKings, not sponsored by the way yet. At minus 120, and Ohtani is at plus 100. He has been absolutely freaking electric, like I knew he would, like I knew he'd figure it out. I mean, this guy is not missing, and it's been continuous since what, July, June or July. He just has not cooled off, and he's going to carry this White Sox squad deep into a postseason run, and I have absolutely no doubts about that.
That was gonna be my question, not like question of season. It was just gonna be like, you think in the playoffs he's gonna be able to even be close to this? I know last year he struggled against the Padres. Really, it was really bad in
Bro,
the playoffs.
I mean, and obviously it's the playoffs. Like anything can happen. Like obviously, like guys show up, some guys don't. Like guys show up. Like obviously, Judge has like his, oh, he can't hit in the postseason kind of thing. Like it just happens. Like I don't know. We'll have to see if he continues to play with his hair on fire or if he cools off. And because you're only playing one team, like your scouting department's watching every single at bat. You're getting analytics on every single at bat for just that one team for the next week. You know what I'm saying? So the game planning is a little bit better. They know how to attack you. They know where your weaknesses are at, and vice versa. As a hitter, right, I know exactly what this guy's spin rate does. I'll hit off the trajectory machine all week long, and you get to size that up, for a whole 7-game series. So we'll just have to see, what when it comes down to it. So, but yeah,
What about the rookies?
But to see PCA as a alt or the MVP leader right now, I was absolutely juiced. I was absolutely ecstatic of that.
Yeah.
I don't think the value of Bregman can be understated as well. I know that's been talked about with PCA's development and kind of talking baseball with him, hitting as far as plate discipline goes, and mindset in the box. And I mean, AK, you can speak to that, but mindset in the box is a big thing, because you foul off a pitch that you think you can hit and you're there steaming in the box. What good does that do you on the next pitch, right? You're going to be frustrated. You're going to get out of your swing, get out of yourself and swing at something out of the zone, or, make another mistake and let it compound. PCA's talked about that and flushing things, and getting those tidbits from Bregman has definitely helped him. So even though Bregman isn't having, the numbers that he's had throughout his career, and, what Cubs fans and, as a fantasy owner, what I'd be hoping for, he's having other impacts on the team that are reaping benefits, and it's being shown through PCA for sure.
Well, like I said, that guy plays with his hair on fire every second of every inning. So having a veteran who's won it, who's been there, who knows how to act and go about it, hey, bro, you're good. It's kind of that silent, not in the box score kind of stuff where it just shows up and bro, you're good. If that is the case of Bregman being that veteran on that team, that leader for a young, fiery, absolute all-star of PCA. So
yeah, even the defense can't be understated. I know we're talking bat and speed here, but he might be a better defender than anything else, that he does. So, and he's blowing like these metrics out of the water when it comes to like runs saved and stuff like that. Like he's having a full on historic season. So, I mean, that's what it takes to beat Otani, I guess. Because
Since Memorial Day,
pitching,
bro, he's had a 933 OPS, 23 homers, 26 stolen bases, leading an average on base, slugging, WRC plus, F4 since the Memorial Day break. He's him, and I'm so glad I traded for him in fantasy.
That's what he wanted to get. That's what he wanted to get to. Wait, don't you have him in fantasy? Didn't you trade for him?
Yeah, remember I traded
No,
Tibbs.
I know. I'm saying you wanted us to say that.
Oh yeah,
I wasn't gonna say that.
Ball knower. What's Yordan look like, Marsh? See the Triple Crown?
Go to the NL rookies first. I want to know who the current what the current odds are.
Oh, for the NL rookies?
Yeah, go to them.
Okay. So for the NL rookie,
hang on. You guys want to laugh your asses off, dude?
No.
Go check out your Don's Baseball Savant page, and then we'll go into rookies. Dude, I don't know if I've ever seen anything like this. This is insane.
Yeah, it's like all 99.
Dude. Yeah, it's 100th percentile. Wait, okay, what do you want from me?
I want you to read the goddamn stats. I don't have it on my page, guy.
I just told you to go look it up.
I need you to tell me. I ain't looking it up.
It's a 467 xWOBA 100 percentile, 333 batting average expected, 100 percentile, 693 expected slugging, 94.4 average exit velocity, 90th percentile, or 99th percentile, I'm sorry. 98th percentile barrel rate at 18%. Hard hit rate, 97th percentile, 53.6%. He's hitting the ball hard 53.6% of the time that he hits the ball. Can you imagine how good that would feel as a hitter? How in control you have to be? Launch angle sweet spot, 98th percentile, 41.4% of the time. Oh, yeah, 97th percentile walk percent. He walks 16% of the time because nobody wants to pitch to him because he's a freaking demon in the box. Dear Lord.
Good googly moogly.
Holy moly.
You guys talk about the moves the Dodgers make. They traded this guy.
Josh Fields, dude, rip.
Have you seen like AK? You can probably show the clip if you can, or maybe I'll send it to you. But have you seen what Yordan like looked like when he was traded or when he was first signed? Like what he looked
tiny.
He looks like Jose Paula.
He looked like Ellie De La Cruz. Like, but
yeah,
if Ellie,
he was really skinny.
But Ellie never filled out. Yordan is
6'4", 240.
Yeah, he was like 6'4".
It's a big dude. One dot, and he's got a 1.067 OPS.
Anyways, rookies of the year: JJ Weatherholt minus 150, right. Sal Stewart plus 115. Next closest is Nolan McLean at plus 3,000.
No,
not sponsored by DraftKings yet. What do you guys got on that?
The top two, whoever stays hot. Sally Stewart, dude, he's driven in 80 plus runs.
Yeah,
he's a dog.
Stewart, it seems like. Let me see. I'm trying to compare their stats, but
do you think it has anything to do with the fact that the Cardinals are just doing better than the Reds?
I don't know, dude. I don't even know. That's another one. How is he not the favorite? I just compare their stats. In general, obviously he's had a little more of a sample size because he played last year a little bit, but dude, he's like a top 5 hitter in the NL for the next 10 years, dude.
He's got an 800 OPS, bro. Kid's 21 or 22.
Yeah, no, he's got it. He's got it completely figured out. And that's a guy, AK, like if you want to do breakdowns on swings, like he's got some HLP in him too, so and I know he's another guy that's rostered on your team, so I'm not surprised.
Let's see.
I like Weatherholt for the award.
Just because why his war?
I know the hitting podcast, but he does play a plus second base. I know.
I was also just looking at that. I was looking at their WAR. Sal Stewart has a 1.7 WAR versus Weatherholt's 4.4. And even though Weatherholt has a almost 60 points lower on the OPS, I mean that guy must be playing an insane defensive game or base running, obviously. that too.
That's right.
He does both of those.
Because if you're playing first base, I mean, you got to be an absolute dog. Like you got to have like a Murakami type thing, 900 OPS, 1,000 OPS plus 40 home runs. Like that's the only we're gonna have like a good, WAR season because that defense does factor into it.
Interesting little caveat here that I'll throw in. I don't know if I get the two of them confused because they're like the same player. Ewing or Benj? I think it's Benj. If you look at his season stats versus Weatherholt's, they're like eerily similar, and Benj gets no notoriety. He has a higher average. He has one more homer. He has more steals. He has more hits. He has like more counting in everything, but it's just because he's on the Mets and they stink that he's not getting any attention. So Benj is technically like better than him in every facet, except for the fact that his team stinks. Because he's hitting 272, 13 bombs, 18 steals, a 744 OPS. Like he's having a good year.
Well, you got to remember too, he was absolutely dog water to start the year. And whenever, for whatever reason, in the baseball world, if you have a slow start, guys just tend to write you off or forget about you, unless you have a magical turnaround. And so, like you said, people saw the Mets of this, fantastic team. They see him sucking. And also now it's like, all right, Mets are off. I don't care. So kind of hand in hand to your point where it's like, A, people love to write people off or when they have early season struggles. B, no one's watching the Mets anymore. So march for you on that.
No, you're 100% right. He did struggle early, but yeah, I mean he's been like consistently one of their best players and definitely deserves the recognition the Ben's talking about. Even I didn't even remember or think about like him for this race, so that does suck that he's not getting the recognition he deserves. But yeah, it's just being overshadowed by the Mets' overall bad season. So, but definitely none of like this. I feel like both sides, NL, AL, like there's so many bright spots. Like only one person's gonna win, but there's a lot of guys.
There's a lot of
pitching
good
and
young
hitting
talent in the league right
that
now.
are really good. Yeah.
Speaking of good young talent, can we get my boy KP back in the bigs? Can we find a spot for him either in the middle infield or the outfield roster spot?
Ben tried to say the Angels were too good.
293 average. Bro's got 11 home runs. He's had 3 home runs. He just want to hit a bomb off of Skubal or off of Sale. Off of Snell. I don't know why I said Sale or I said Skubal. Sale. Snell.
You're thinking big Haas lefty.
Can you talk about what it's like facing Snell? You faced Snell.
I did face Blake Snell. That shit was awful.
Like lefty. So
let me tell you about my one and only bat against Blake Snell, okay? Buckle up for this one. So it's my second at bat of spring training, and I'm facing Blake Snell, and he's coming back off the late sign, or whatever it was, from the Giants. He threw me a fastball, doors. He threw me a changeup that I thought was a fastball. I think I took it, and then he went changeup slider on me, and my ass was walking back to the dugout. I mean, he was just coming off that Cy Young year, and it was absolutely disgusting. And I was absolutely not ready for a Cy Young winner being 2 games deep into spring training. And I got my shit wrong. I was like, well, that's a big league arm. I'm not there yet. Maybe in a couple years, but yeah, ugly video. I have the entire at bat. Not fun. Not pretty.
Yeah, don't share that one. The story you can share, just not the.
Oh, I got it. Well, I got to have a clip now to it. I got to attach the goddamn video to it, and it's gonna be fucking embarrassing. So Blake Snell, if you ever see this, you're nasty, kid. I know, but you know that, so you don't need me to tell you. Thanks.
Yeah, but KP took him deep.
Exactly. My boy KP is also nasty though, bro. KP's going off. I think he struggled in Double-A to start the year, but like I said, 293, 13 doubles, 11 home runs, 37 RBIs, 10 bags. I mean, he's absolutely finding his groove, and I hope that he gets called up sometime near the end of the year just to get some more, big league run time in there for him. Just to kind of finish off the year on a high note, because he has had a good year, regardless of how he started. Once again, another guy who people saw him struggle, wrote him off, and now he's back to, balling out through 40 games in AAA.
Yeah, why not, dude?
I got two fun tidbits here for you guys. You want to guess?
Yeah. Nope.
You know who signed with their 12th MLB team today? Creeping up on Edwin Jackson and Rich Hill's record 14.
Dallas Keuchel.
Craig Kimbrell signing with the Royals. And then I'll give you the one that's actually relevant. You know who has the largest run differential in the American League? Plus 87.
Tigers.
Yep.
I said that earlier.
Andrew said that.
It's amazing, dude. Look
I
at
said,
that.
I
Call
did I
back.
not say that earlier? I was like, they sold Skubal, and they were a good team.
I was just calling back, dude. That's all. You know, I was paying attention. I knew you said that.
What was the point of the Kimbrel one? Like,
just fun fact. Just fun fact.
Not for you. Like, not.
No, he's saying like the Royals,
not,
bro.
Yeah, like, what's the point? I don't understand.
Yeah, they need to eat innings. I don't know. Put asses in the seats, I guess. Sure.
Where was he before?
Tampa Bay.
Really?
He was with the Mets earlier this year too, I think. I gotta look, but I think so.
Yeah, he's stuck around a while. Obviously a Hall of Famer, I'm pretty sure, no doubt. But I mean,
I
at
think
least
he's kind of hurt.
He had that one last run.
He's kind of hurting his case right now. Yeah.
But he just had that last run with the Rangers, and so he was there. They won it.
Hey, what happened to
Baltimore?
Baltimore?
Got a career 267. Well, they sold their soul.
Who?
Baltimore.
All those guys were all buddy, and you broke them apart, and you broke their hearts.
Oh, speaking of buddy, did you guys see the story on the Red Sox with Roman Anthony and Marcelo?
All right, this is pure speculation off of a Reddit post. Let's not go here. Not go here.
If that's true, that one of them banged the sister, that would be absolutely insane.
I don't even want my face attached to this shit.
I didn't see that, honestly. I mean,
you
I
haven't
know what
seen
you're
it?
talking about, but I didn't see that. What you just said, I didn't see that.
I don't even want to be associated with this. I want to walk away right now. I don't condone this. I'm not going.
I don't either. You think I trust Reddit?
I'm not going off of a Reddit post of someone who's got the ins with the Red Sox, and I know all this stuff about the Red Sox. Yeah, sure, dude. I can make a Reddit page right now and say I got ins with the Royals, and the reason why they brought Craig Kimbrel in was to up their hot dog sales. But come on, dude.
I'm going to clip that and say you had insider knowledge of the Royals bringing in Craig Kimbrel and to upgrade the hot dog sales.
No, that's a lie. Craig Kimbrel, not associated with hot dog sales. Can't confirm.
That's just but who would post that? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you make such an outlandish statement?
Dude, people do anything for freaking clicks.
It's Reddit. It was like an anonymous account. It's fucking Reddit.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff on Reddit. Why are we even talking about this garbage, dude? You want to talk about real baseball? I got you. Okay, right here. My biggest gripe this past week about the whole deadline, teams that are not good need to pick a freaking lane. Imagine this, okay? You're driving down the highway, okay? If you're in the middle of the lane, what's going to happen?
I have no idea. You're going to get to the same place?
No. People are going to honk at you. You're going to get pulled over, or you're going to need to pick a lane, okay? At a certain point, there's going to be a divide, and you need to pick a freaking lane, okay? So when we got teams like the Reds and the A's and the Diamondbacks, and granted, the Diamondbacks somehow are winning now, but these teams, they need to pick a lane, dude. You can't sit on your hands and do nothing. Like, at the deadline, you're either improving or you're getting better in the current moment and playing for today, or you're playing for the future and loading up. You're getting rid of your own guys. You're the best. So if you know that you don't have the team, then you should supplement that team with future assets and get ready to replace those guys. And vice versa. If you know that your minor leaguers are not that great because you're the one that has eyes on them nonstop, you should be willing to part ways with them because you know what they aren't. And you've done that because you've had this plan in place and you have the foresight to do it. Like, to just sit on your hands and do nothing is ridiculous. And not pick a lane. Because guess what? The cops are going to pull you over. And in this case, it's the rest of the MLB. And they're saying, get out of the way. We're going through.
I didn't know what you meant by middle. I thought you just meant like there's three lanes and they're in the middle.
Yeah, I thought like
no.
Fast.
If you're hovering over the white line or the, the cop's gonna think you're drunk, dude. Sober up. Figure it out.
Is that why the Pirates fans were yelling "sell the team"? I didn't really understand that one.
Oh, dude, I feel so bad for Camilo Doval. Oh, dude, I thought he was legit. That was a low moment today. Did you guys see what happened?
I mean, I saw him throw that ball in like right field. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got yeah.
But what can anyone like? Yeah, the Pirates are like hovering around 500, which is probably better than expected because they made no moves coming into this year. Kind of. I mean, I don't know. They got O'Hearn.
Wow.
They made a couple moves, right? Nothing, no like big splashes that paid out. But or sorry, they made a couple moves and those paid out. But yeah, I mean, like I don't know. They're like right around 500. Like why is it a sell the team now? Like I don't
Maybe
know.
because they've been buns for the past 20 years. Well, not true. I guess like 10. Uh-oh.
What?
Uh-oh. Am I lagging?
No, you're good.
Oh, thank gosh. I got no Wi-Fi right now. Yeah, man. Baseball's just one of those sports, bro, where it's like anything can happen.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they're just upset with ownership and like their inability. Jeez, I got the hiccups. Inability to spend. So I think that that's what it boils down to, and it coincides with when the team is playing poorly, the fans get upset. So that just is what it
I think that's
is.
just a trendy thing to say.
Yeah, but I mean, it's true when teams stink. Like right now, as a Giants fan, like, jeez Louise, I want change. I asked for change. I got change. I don't like the change. And now I want change again. Now, maybe there's something to stability, but I don't know. I don't like the way things look right now. It's kind of gross.
I mean, AK brought it up. That's why we kind of got on this tangent. But like, are the Orioles they're just done?
Yeah, they're
Like
cooked.
when they're never gonna get back up to where they were just a couple years ago.
Bro, that group of prospects a couple years ago was absolutely nuts.
You
And
know
for
what,
like
though? They're 57 and 61. They're 4 games under. Like, they could still go.
I know that, but it's like but
The
your best
Magic
hitter
are
is your best hitter is fucking Pete Alonso. He's got like a 2 WAR. That's your best guy on the team.
Okay, and
Like you said, anything can happen, but it's like you're missing that like it guy. Like
they blew it.
Gunner is that it guy, but he's just having a bad year. Like
They missed their window the one year when they won 100 games and they didn't like go all the way in. That was their opportunity, and you still had like at that time, Kerstedt was still highly renowned, and a couple other guys. They were all like top prospects still, and they could have cashed in some of those chips. And granted, hindsight's 2020, but most of those guys really haven't panned out to be much.
was the Felix Bautista injury the start of the downfall?
ooh.
That's a big one.
Like when he got hurt,
Mounted.
that had just created what we have today.
It's honestly not a bad. That's honestly not a
And
bad
you know who they signed
take.
full circle? Didn't they not sign Craig Kimbrell or trade for Craig Kimbrell when Bautista got hurt? When he got hurt?
I think that sounds about right.
That was the replacement, and then they had Yainer Cano out of the 8th inning or something like that. I think they still
Yeah,
have him.
trying to get those hot dog sales up,
But I mean, it seemed like it started with that. He went down. They were never the same.
Is CJ Abrams going to be him in a couple years? I know he's already him now, but I mean like
He's
him.
early, yeah, he's there.
Like, but like Bobby Witt status him.
We're gonna get the Dansby Swanson, Corey Seager, Dansby Swanson, Correa, like shortstop movement in a couple of years when it's Gunner, CJ, and some of these other younger guys, because these small market teams are not locking up their shortstops aside from the A's who locked up Jacob Wilson. But all these guys are going to be free agents soon, and I don't know. It's going to be an interesting bidding war.
AK's right though. Like, I know Abrams was traded for Soto and was highly touted, first round pick out of high school. Everything was pointed towards this direction. I just didn't project him as like this type of power guy. like even his frame now, he's pretty wiry and skinny, but like dude hits bombs. And even when like he came up with the Padres originally, I think his first home run was an oppo left field tank or something like that, and it was just like, damn, like this kid can really hit the ball like that. Like it doesn't look like he'd have this type of power numbers, but I don't know if that was part of the reason they were so willing to give up or to trade him. Like obviously you get Soto, but like I think he's even better than they thought.
Yeah. Well, and that's prospects for you. You just never know. Like you never know who's gonna fill in it. Like he's just a wiry ass dude. Like perfect kinetic energy, just wet.
I love Sam Basayo. 6'4", 250. What? That's
he's great. I agree.
That's
he's great. He's great.
That's dude. No, but what I'm saying off of this is that's the replacement. They have a jeez Louise. I can't stop.
Sam Basayo is the replacement for the guy we're just talking about, C.J. Abrams.
No, for Gunner, for Adley. Golly.
What the hell was that? Did you just squeak?
Dude,
did you just fucking squeak?
Like that thing in Toy Story, dude.
Dude, you got the little squeak box in your throat.
Yeah, dude. I don't know what's going on, dude. I got that.
Bro, you're wheezy, bro. The little penguin wheezy.
Yeah, that's what's going on right now. I can't.
That boy wheezy.
I can't help it, dude. But Basayo's Rutschman's replacement, and so they think that they can get other parts. So, I mean, not C.J. Abrams, obviously, but I was looking at Sam Basayo's page, and I like the Buffalo. Okay.
I like the trade that the Orioles did get for him, by the way. I do like that trade a lot. They got a lot for him. Witherspoon, like Andy. I mean, and who's the big one? Who's the pitcher again?
Ianson.
Yeah, that guy's their number one prospect now. Like that guy looked good. He looked real good.
Yeah, and Ben mentioned shortstops. This is random, I guess, and we're talking about shortstops. Do you think we grew up in like a golden age of shortstops that we'll like never get back to? Like maybe these guys are better and they hit for more power, but like dude, we grew up with some cool names at playing short. And it just seemed like the shortstop back in the day was cool. And like these guys are cool, sure, but like
who?
I don't know, there's something about looking back on I have it right here. One of my buddies sent me a post.
Give me your list.
So like a okay, just to like prefer or whatever. These guys are not like superstar all-stars. I'm just saying like just nostalgically looking back, like these guys were cool. Like Alexei Ramirez, Eric Ibar, Tulo, obviously Jeter, Hanley, Crawford, Rollins, Andrews, Alcides, Johnny Peralta, Starlin, Jose Reyes, Ian Desmond, Andrelton Simmons, like those guys, like in the early 2000s, like those guys were just
Simmons was fire. Simmons was a good pull right there.
As Drupal, like those guys were just, they were smooth on the field.
Addison from the Cubs, he was cool for a couple years.
Bro,
that's a crazy name to bring up, bro.
You guys,
he's like
Bobby Witt Jr., Ellie De La Cruz. I'll get us off that. Bobby Witt Jr., Ellie De La Cruz, Gunnar Henderson, Francisco Lindor, Corey Seager, Geraldo Perdomo, Jeremy Pena, Mookie Betts, Otto Lopez, Dansby Swanson, Zach Neto, Jacob Wilson, Trey Turner, Kevin McGonigal, C.J. Abrams, Mason Wynn, Andres Jimenez, Xander Bogaerts, Brian Rocchio, Colson Montgomery. All right, you're starting to lose it. Willie Adames. Like I'm 20 plus in. Jeez Louise, these hiccups won't go away. Not to mention, hey, Taylor Walls has the same. He's ranked number 30 on this list. Taylor Walls has the same WAR as Kyle Schwarber.
The point is, these names are like way more nostalgic than those guys.
And these guys will be nostalgic in 10 years, I promise.
No, they won't.
When we see Joe Swar and Luis tearing it up the middle, these guys are going to be Xander Bogaerts is going to, we're going to look back on those Red Sox days and be like, holy cow. Or the Trevor Story Rocky days. Oh my gosh, that guy was cool.
Yeah, AK, cut that other part out, but we're good after that.
Did he do something wrong? I'm not in the loop.
Yeah.
What he did something
We
bad?
don't have to say it. Don't even bring light to it, but yeah.
Not good, AK.
Oh, what did I miss? I was thinking about nostalgic shortstops, and he was the guy before fucking. I'm searching. What did he do? What did he do?
Who was your favorite shortstop growing up? Was it Crawford?
Oh, yeah.
I loved Ian Desmond, dude.
I got a B Craw jersey.
Ian Desmond was one of my favorite players.
Tulo was a fun one for the Rockies for the longest time. I'm trying to think. I'll look at team logos right now and see what jumps to my brain.
The glove I've grown up using since middle school all the way through high school was the Starling Castro A2000. So another guy. Maybe just for me, like this is like a personal. I love Ian Desmond, I love Starling Castro, I love Hanley Ramirez. Like those are the guys I watched. Even though Hanley wasn't a shortstop,
Hanley and Jose Reyes were pretty sweet.
Jose Reyes, that's a good pull. See, that's a good pull right there.
I
That's
named him in the thing, but it's okay, AK.
Yeah, AK. Pay attention when he's talking, dude.
Sorry, I was probably looking at what I didn't know what a guy we won't be named what he did.
You're looking at the Tigers plus 87 run differential again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I can't get my eyes off it.
Yeah, it makes sense. Or Yordan's fucking ex-Woba.
Good old baseball, man.
What else we got, AK? I'm gonna look up some.
No, I got nothing, boys. I know we haven't been around for a minute, but we just gotta wait and see how it all pans out. Oh, what happened with Chris Sale? Ben, you explained to me. You just said he got ejected.
Yeah, good one.
Boy, don't my hiccups, man. I'm telling you. Okay, so Chris Sale pitched Saturday. There was a situation of tie game 1-1 in the fifth or 2-2. They called a balk on him with a runner on third. Winning run came in to score. He basically was arguing with the umpires. He finished the game or whatever. I don't know. Walt Weiss did get ejected. Walt Weiss and Aaron Boone got ejected in the same game. Very bad umpiring in this game. Check it out if you want. I think Pitching Ninja posted it. Like the whole breakdown where he had like 7 instances where he kind of interrupted the game, was calling pitch clock violations. He called a pitch clock violation on Wells because Caballero took too long to walk to first.
That was
it turned into a whole just power trip for this umpire of a game. And then today on Sunday, the next day after Sale pitched, before the game, they basically tossed him because he was chirping the umpires from the dugout. So literally before the game started, they threw him out. So yeah, ump show, baby. Power struggle.
This just happened though. It was I don't remember who was playing. It was someone against the Dodgers. It was Red Sox Dodgers. I don't know who was pitching. And you have to declare if you're going out of the stretch or out of the windup.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
And they did it on the Red Sox Dodgers game. But the instance with Sale, he has the hybrid windup because he starts off and it looks like the stretch, but then he has this little weird movement with his front foot, and that's when he called the balk on because he didn't declare that he was out of this hybrid stretch or had a hybrid windup. Run came in, and then it gets tossed today the day after because he's still pissed off. But the Caballero one's funny. I mean, he got a pitch clock violation early in his at bat, ended up walking. And he walked all the way to first, and he was tripping the umpire as he was walking. And by the time he got to first base, the pitch clock ran out for Austin Wells, and then they gave Austin Wells a strike. And Boone came out, but that was a funny one.
I mean, that's technically what it is. If you don't get down in time, you got to be because you got to give the pitcher time. You have to give the hitter has whatever 10 seconds, whatever it is. That guy at first base has an obligation to get his ass down there too. I understand he was trying to prove a point, but you just cost your team a strike. Your guy a strike because they're already kind of struggling a little bit.
Mm-hmm. He's muted.
He's muted.
He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted. He's muted
Yeah. No.
I just don't like the way this umpire conducted himself the whole game. I don't. Now, maybe those two things are just justified, but the way that we'll see the John Boy breakdown, the way that he talked to people, there were some hot mics, there was some lip reading clearly. I don't like that guy.
What about one more ejection? Then I have another thing to bring up. But like, what about that Zach Wheeler one? He wasn't like they said he wasn't on the rubber. Like that's what the Blue Jays were arguing. So then the whole game they're like, he's not on the rubber. He's on the rubber, or like they didn't like where he was on the rubber. But then I see the replays and the video of where he was standing. Like I didn't see what they were talking about. Maybe I missed something. But then yeah, John, whatever their manager is, got tossed from the Blue Jays.
AK, run the clip over this. AK, run the clip over this. But basically, he's on the first base side of the rubber, and he is like, it's backwards. But basically, when he starts his motion, he's like here on the right side of the rubber, and he basically like toes off this way, and then he starts and goes forward. So he's like. He's getting leverage and getting all the way right and then crossfiring or, just creating different angles that aren't natural off the mound, right? Because you're all the way off the mound on the first base side.
Oh.
Pitching's been weird this week. Who the heck was pitching from behind the mound?
Someone was pitching from behind the mound this week?
This one's new to me.
I swear this isn't
what the hell do you mean? He was pitching from behind the mound, guy.
Pitching from behind the mound.
This guy's trolling.
And then I didn't get. There's no way I got AI or Centel. This one was pitching from behind the mound.
Bro. No.
I shouldn't have brought it up till I found it.
You got Centel.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you got Centel, bro.
No, I didn't. I'm trying to find my.
Oh, dude, can we talk about how bad the Dodgers are right now? That'd bring joy to the rest of my night.
Absolutely.
Does Edwin Diaz stink? Is he bad?
I don't know, but he only blew one. They ended up winning the other one that he blew, but
I mean, to get $100 million, have 11 ERA, I could do that. They
lost 7 of 8. They were 0-6 with Skubal.
They're 2-10 or 2-8 in the last 10. D-backs, after that nice little series win, only 7 games back. Not gonna lie, I kind of like that a lot.
The D-backs beat the Padres they split with the Padres. It was a 4-game set.
Mm-hmm.
And then they beat the Dodgers. So hey, that's a tough stretch. You come out 1 game up positive on it. Good on you.
Once again, I still have the Brewers. I still
also Boston rattling off another 9-game winner was insane. That 1 game they had against the White Sox where it was 13-14 in 13 innings or 14 innings. That game was insane to watch. That game was like best baseball game of the season that I've seen all year. Good Lord. If anybody has a remedy for hiccups, send it my way, please.
Mars, I found it. It was Victor Robles. It was a position player. He threw behind
the mound.
Victor Robles was thrown behind the mound in their blowout loss. 3 days ago.
Okay, yeah, okay, good, yeah. I'm not tripping.
I thought you meant like an actual pitcher was throwing from behind the rubber.
No, Robles was like softball, like when you lob it and you take off towards center field. That's what he was doing.
Bro was actually standing behind the mound.
And that's legal? How is that legal?
The umpires must have just missed it. There's no way they let that slide.
Or is that they can't miss that? Is that like the free throw? Like in the NBA with the free throw line, like you can technically shoot it from farther. You can technically pitch from farther than the mound, than the rubber.
Bro, he's dead ass a good like foot length behind the rubber. Like actually a foot length behind the rubber. There's no way that's allowed.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's a blowout loss.
I couldn't find it.
I don't care if that's a blowout loss. There's no way you should be able to pitch from behind the mound like that.
I got one. All right. Trade that you loved. I'll start. Jose Soriano to the Blue Jays. that trade's going to work wonders. I think that the Blue Jays, once they get their hands on Soriano, similar to what they did with Cease, I think that he's going to get set free. And I think that Jose Soriano next year, he's going to be a demon for the Blue Jays and going to be a nice little 1-2 punch with Dylan Cease atop. And then Arrighetti, I'm not the biggest fan of, but who knows? Maybe they can turn him into something as well, giving up Varsho for him. But I love that move. And then also Luis Ariz to the Phillies. I'm doing too. Sorry. The vibes that guy brings and the energy. I miss Luis Ariz so much. I miss Luis Ariz. He's a good giant, he's a good player. The type of guy you want to have on your team fighting for you. So Luis Ariz and Jose Soriano, dogs.
Marsh.
Yeah, Luis Garcia Jr.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I know it's been like popular to say he looks like baby Cano, but when I watched that first game, he did have a little Cano in him, and it's funny that was his favorite player growing up. It's just cool to see a lefty swing that looks like that, and obviously breakout star. We talked about him earlier, like he wasn't an all-star right off the jump, but then he ended up getting in. Well deserved, dude. So I know he's a guy that they have some control over too, but yeah, hit some nukes, smooth lefty swing. Definitely going to help the Yankees lineup, especially when Judge gets back, hopefully. So that's like a playoff, type move that we'll see. We'll see what he can do with them.
I would say my favorite trade is not a trade that someone got, but the fact that the Mariners got off of Luis Castillo. That is a huge win for them to get off a starter like that, making $30 million guaranteed, especially with the lockout. Like, he's going to be what? 30-some, like mid-30s now. And he's going to be, an extra year older than that, because obviously we're not playing in 2027. And it's a chance in hell. And also this opens room for Anderson and what's the other guy? Sloan. So,
yeah, Anderson's coming up. They already. I mean, I think they've had talks with him, like when they're going to bring him up, and he's full-fledged starter out of the rotation when he's coming up. No bullpen stuff. So
yeah, I mean, the kid's got a 1 ERA or like a 2 ERA in the freaking Texas League. The Texas League is like the second easiest league to hit in. Like, teams know that playing the Texas League, if you have like a 5 or 4 ERA in the Texas League, that's a good ERA.
mm-hmm.
Like it's a bang box down there. It's insane.
Yeah, no, he's gonna be special. I need him to be special.
Ben, stop squeaking, bro.
Let's get out of here. Dude. I'm squeaking. I don't like it. I'm
wrap it up.
I can't stop it. I can't. I'm trying over here. Get me out. I'm done. I'm calling it quits.
All right. Ben's got the hiccups. He's got to go to bed too. He's got work in the morning.
Just like Elliot Ramos in left field trying to track down a baseball. Giving up on it.
Whoa.
That guy's an awful defensive left field.
Don't associate me with that. I want to walk away right now. Don't associate me with that.
I'm just telling you what my eyes see. Okay.
And that Reddit post told me what my eyes see too.
The Yankees announcers said it. Okay. My ears. I'm just relaying a message.
So, no, it was good to be back as always with the boys. So yeah, everyone, thanks for tuning in to another week of the pod with the boys. I'm excited though. You guys stay tuned. Hopefully, when the season is over here in a couple months, I want to reach out to a handful of the guys I know that I played pro ball with, minor league ball with, and see if we can get some more guests on the podcast, because obviously you guys love the ones with Rich. And so figured the more the guests we have, the better you guys be entertained by it and just kind of get a deeper look into, some of your favorite players going on. So stay tuned for that. I'd definitely be asking a handful of guys to come on the pod. But until then, just talking ball, riding out the season, and go from there. So until then, peace.